What is going on, you guys? It is Justin back here. Some more horror movie news. What seems like we haven't had any in forever, but I am so happy to be back talking about horror movies. We have news with the likes of Saw 11, Evil Dead, and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So without further ado, let's get into the Saw 11 news. It says over here, Saw X director Kevin Grutart has signed on to make Saw 11. According to a new report, the filmmaker, who also directed 2009's Saw 6 and 2009 and 2010's Saw the Final Chapter, returned to the franchise with a big splash last year, bringing back Jigsaw and getting the best fan response that the series has had in years. While the film's writers aren't coming back, there's no word on who's writing this new script. Bringing back Grutart makes a lot of sense considering the franchise is aiming to get another installment into theaters this year. That gives them relatively little time to develop and produce. The news comes from horror outlet Bloody Disgusting, who's teased stay tuned for more from the movie, and it isn't clear whether they are going to make an announcement is imminent. So yeah, very interesting news. Obviously, they haven't found screenwriters yet, but the director from last year's Saw X and Saw 6 and Saw the Final Chapter has signed back on to do it. And honestly, I'm very happy that he did, because Saw 7, Saw the Final Chapter, was one of my favorite Saw movies. I loved the twists and turns that they did. I loved the feeling of it, just like the look of it. I loved all the anticipation they had with Hoffman and everything, and hopefully that's what this one's going to feel like. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Saw 11 down in the comments below. Next up, we have some Evil Dead franchise news, which I'm very happy about. You guys know I'm a big Evil Dead fan. Evil Dead Rise was my number one favorite movie of 2023. So yeah, let's get right into it. It says Deadline reports that, now forgive me if I butcher his name, Sebastian Vanicek has been hired by Sam Raimi and Rob Tapert's Ghost House Productions to direct an untitled Evil Dead spin-off movie. Details as to the film's plots are under wraps, Deadline notes. Sebastian Vanicek made his feature debut with Infested last year, and it's clear that Raimi and company saw various Evil Dead potential in the filmmaker. The new course for Evil Dead franchise is for Raimi to hand-select hot up and coming filmmakers to put their own spin on the Deadites, which has been working exceedingly well for the Bloody Saga. Fede Alvarez directed his own take on Sammy's original classic back in 2013, which paved the way for Lee Cronin's Evil Dead Rise last year, 10 years after the remake came out. So yeah, a new Evil Dead movie is in the works. Very happy about that. Like I just said, you guys know that I am a very big Evil Dead fan. And you already know I'm going to say it. Hopefully we see some sort of Ash in this movie, or some type of tie-in from 2013 and Rise with Ash. But who knows? But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the Evil Dead news down in the comments below. Very excited for that. Next up, we have some Texas Chainsaw Massacre news. It says right here they have a new movie tentatively titled Texas Chainsaw Legacy that is in the works. The film is set to explore the seemingly peaceful facade of Oasis Oaks, a gated community in rural Texas, the site notes. With a manicured laws and vigilant security, a protagonist family enjoying suburban bliss becomes entangled in a harrowing battle for survival as they confront the infamous Leatherface and his macabre kin in an abandoned property nearby. We normally wouldn't report on rumors such as this one without any confirmation, but Bloody Disgusting has been hearing that a new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is indeed in development. We cannot confirm the Texas Chainsaw Legacy title or plot synopsis at this time, but we'll keep digging and we expect to learn more throughout the year. So yeah, this one seems pretty cool. So my guess is they're probably going to be moving in not next door, but like maybe a couple yards over from, the Sawyer's old house. And we all seen at the end of Texas Chainsaw 2022 that Leatherface decided to go back to that house. So yeah, going to be very interesting to see what this Leatherface is going to be doing. So yeah, very, very interesting. Most of it was just directors being announced, some story plots, but yeah, for the most part, some interesting news. Let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. I think for I'm most excited for the Evil Dead movie. The last Texas Chainsaw was decent. It wasn't great, but it was decent. And Saw X did pretty good too. So yeah, Evil Dead and Saw I'm very excited for. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this down in the comments below. As always, you guys, stay groovy, stay safe, and keep your people safe. And remember, God is good all the time. It has been Justin, and I'm out. Peace.